Welcome to SnowRunner, folks. We have a couple of missions that I was setting up, and let's go over and take a look at our missions. So I was doing the Riverside repair, so I've got to come here and to the boatman's house and drop off 2 service parts and 2 wooden planks. Service parts from the warehouse here. So zoom out a little bit. And then I went ahead and picked those up in the Fleet Star. And I came down here, got myself a trailer, and I came around and I was going to pick up the wooden planks. And then I was going to start the episode. Well, I got down here and I realized, hey, I'm almost out of gas. So, gas station is over here. I didn't have much gas left. So I thought, I'm going to take this little shortcut here. So I came up here and there's a little hill and I started going down the hill and this happened. So that little hill there coming down, it jumped a little sideways on me. I overcorrected and I ended up rolling the Fleet Star on its side. So I called for some backup and my backup has arrived. So I am going to see if I put it in 4-wheel drive, if I can get this truck rolled back over. And the winch points are not the greatest for this truck. So I should be able to get it rolled back over and we will see. I'm in reverse. In 4-wheel drive, that's the best I can do. Oh, and it's a heavy monster. Okay, let's back it up some more. Because I do have the extended winch. So I can actually use Mother Nature to my advantage. And Mother Nature doesn't want to play. Hopefully this will reach. Alright, let's try attaching our winch again. And it will reach. So let's see if my winch is powerful enough to pull it over. And it appears that it is. Make sure it's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to release my winch. And then I think I'm close enough. Yep. So yeah, I hit that little embankment right there and over she went. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is reload the cargo, and I am not going to do it from up here. Probably get backed up over there. Try not to roll it over again. Alright, so I had to take a moment. The wife was yelling at me. Let's go ahead and parking brake on. Back to my crane mode. And see if we can't load these things back up. Which could get a little bit on the tricky side because they're laying on their sides. Yeah, no problem. Whoa, that's a problem. Let's pull it in a little bit. There we go, get you flip back over here. Get spun around a little bit. And it's not going to spin because it's too high up. So lower it down. And then spin it. See if I can bring it in a little more. Nope. So let me raise it up. And that should be close enough. I actually think it goes around, might go around sideways. I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and pack this one. Yep, so that's right. Go back to the crane mode. See if I can't take it around this way. Try not to bust my windshield. Go up just a little. What am I doing here? Okay, so I'm going to unpack the cargo, repack it, and restore my crane. Alright, so let's try going up this hill one more time, because I am down to 20 liters. But I do have the pickup truck nearby, and it does have an extra 40 liters, and I did refill it right before I came over here. Yeah, I didn't remember this way being this bad. So I think I'm going to take the safe path and go down this way. At least I hope it is the safe path. $13 liters. I don't believe I'm going to make it. I will probably need the assistance of the pickup truck for some gas. Take that back. I would definitely need the assistance of the pickup truck for some gas. Maybe even to roll me back over. I will not be taking this path back. And she's balking on me. So I think that's a good place to stop. And hopefully I don't roll this truck over. I think this would have been the safe path here. But too late now. Now we're cooking with grease. Yeah, the differential wasn't even locked. I notice sometimes it does this. I'm in automatic. Sometimes you gotta click it to get automatic to engage. Alright, we're full of gas now. So in my last episode, I showed you how to do the delivering the food out to the oil workers. And I think my time was 4:55 was the best time that I did. So if anybody's watching this and they have done it in a faster time, let me know what time you did it in and what vehicle you used. Because this is one of those things that you can do no matter what map you're on. You could always leave a vehicle here, jump to that vehicle in the garage, and run it a few times if you need a couple thousand extra dollars. And I think once my finances are a little bit better in this game, I may do just that. Just leave a truck here in the garage that I can jump to anytime I want to, just to get a little extra money. The legitimate way without exploiting anything in the game, meaning any glitches. Alright, so let's back up here, pick up our trailer. Too far away. There we go. And on the trailer, I'm going to put 2 wooden planks. So let's get my mission back up here. And the mission was Riverside repair, I believe. 2 spare parts and 2 wooden planks. So we need to go to the boatman's house. Basically just come right up here. And I'm going to come this way. And I'm going to cross over here. I can go this way. But it's a little bumpy. So I've already had 1 rollover in this truck. And I am not itching to have another one. Because we are starting to run out of missions now. Running out of tasks. And we'll actually start doing some of the missions. Getting them completed up, and a lot of those missions are going to run us over to the dam map. So as soon as I don't have anything else that I can do here that I don't need to run to a different map for, then I'm going to go to the Smithville Dam and take my scout vehicle and scout it out, open up all the watchtowers and open up or get all the upgrades. And as soon as I get done with that, the next order of business will be to get the Western Star. Get it fixed up, get it over here. Or excuse me, get it fixed up, get it to the garage so that I can start using that vehicle. Because if you haven't figured it out before from my other videos, that is my favorite vehicle in the game so far. I have a special affection here for the Fleet Star. It's our first real truck in the game that we can do missions with. And it is just ill-suited for a lot of the missions that I have to do. Especially on the other maps. On this map it can do all of the missions. It just may take a little bit longer. And it might need a little help from the Chevy every now and then. So before the last episode, I sold the Scout, International Scout, so that I can buy the other truck that we have. And honestly, I don't regret it. I may not even get that vehicle back to, until the end of the game. So that at one point before the end of the game, I will have every vehicle in my garage. I think I would like it better if I had 2 Chevys instead of the Chevy and the International Scout. just feel more comfortable driving the Chevy. It's a lot more stable. Man, this thing needs the upgrade on the gearbox. And though it pokes along, it is getting the job done. May be able to go to automatic now. I wish there was a way that I could just go to manual gears instead of automatic gears. I find a lot of times the truck is going along pretty good, second or third gear, but then it tries to switch up another gear and it just bogs everything down, and right back to first gear you go. I was debating on whether or not to go around the other side. Was going to knock the building down, but can't do that. All right, a little extra money, a little more driver rating points, and I haven't tried to fit through there, but I don't think I can. So the other time I did this in my other playthrough, I just took it through here, and I did end up having to drop the trailer and then pull the trailer. Looks like I'm gonna make it this time. Alright, so that's all I have for the Fleet Star in this episode. So I'm just going to get it down here a little bit and park it right about there. Because we have other missions to do. And one of those missions is the Steel River supplies. So this one needs 2 consumables and 2 wooden planks. Right now, oh, and it also needs the fuel carrier trailer over here. So I am over there now. I could take the fuel carrier trailer over here and then shoot up through here, but I still need 2 wood and 2 consumables. So I've got the trailer hooked up, and I'm just going to come this way and whoa, back it up. Come this way, shoot down here because I haven't been through that road before. Pick up my consumables and then take them over, and then I'll come back and get the wood. So for this, I decided to use the Paystar. And we'll see how it does. Because we haven't really had it in any deep mud. I need to go up to level 7 before I can get some better tires. I'm at level 6 now. So let's do a comparison of these tires and then the next tires up after I level up. This truck needs a diff lock also, and I will find the diff lock on the Smithfield Dam map. I believe I do. It's either there or Alaska. I have to look in the upgrade section. So no biggie, it pulled it up there pretty good. And if I have time, I may go ahead and go over and get the stuck trailer. And see how good this truck is with that. I'm also going to use this truck to haul that trailer when the time comes. Yeah. I'm going to go toward the farm. Take this next left. And that will open up a little bit of the gray area in the map. So let's see which way is easiest. Definitely just straight ahead. I've tried to hook up to the boat trailers and haven't been able to. Can't even winch to them. So both of these will go to the town storage. I just thought what I might do instead of getting the stuck trailer out, since I have the Scout or the Chevy in town, go ahead and find those other two. We just passed one there. The other two valves or whatever they are. Forgot what they're called. But we need to get to the other two in order to get paid for that mission. Go ahead and get that knocked out. Ooh, just did nick the tree. And once I get this mission and get the finding the pipes mission, it should level me up to level 7. Or is it level 8? Yep, level 7. Alright, I need to check, make sure I turn my mic back on. Yep. That would suck, being sitting here talking and not turning my mic back on. What did I have in that? Bricks. Have to find out if I have a mission on this map that needs 2 brick, or needs 1 brick. If not, that's not doing me any good sitting there. What? Still River Supplies. Ah, I have already delivered 2 consumables here. They don't need any more. Okay, so this cargo does me no good. So let's go and look at that again. See, I didn't even look to the right. So over to the right it says consumables. I've already delivered the consumables. So why is it not taking the fuel trailer? Deliver to down storage. Maybe I have to get the wood first. I don't remember. Probably what it is. I have to deliver the wood and then deliver the trailer. So I can do that real quick and detach the trailer and remove the cargo and go get some wood. Lumber mill is right here. Slow it down a little bit. So hopefully this isn't too dark for you. I can see perfectly fine. Let's see how it looks on YouTube. On Twitch it'll look pretty good. Right now I'm not monitoring Twitch. I have my computer engaged in processing videos so that I can put out some videos tonight. I think this is episode 7 or 8, and I haven't posted any of them to YouTube, but that will be what I do tonight. So if you leave a comment in the first couple of videos, I actually will not see the comment until basically now when I'm on video, I believe number 8. And I will read all of the comments. And reply to the ones that are appropriate. I have received comments, people calling me a moron when I was doing the other playthrough, and don't know what that was about. Alright, and I've been promoted to rank 7. So yeah, for that one you do have to deliver the consumables and the wood before you can deliver the trailer. So stop engine. And I'm going to go ahead and advance time to morning time just in case the video was too dark. And while I was in there, should have went ahead and got the Chevy. So let's go fill it up with gas. And we will see if we can find these other 2 pipes for the end of the episode. And fill up my roof tanks. And let's look, see where we're going. So that is not a Steel River. We are done with Steel River Township. That is all the missions there. Drainage, that's what it was. So finding the pump. So we've got 1 pump way up here. And we have 1 pump down here. So this one is actually closer. And then I can shoot through here. Come down. And I don't know if I can cross that, but I will give it a shot. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to see if I can cross that. And if not, I might be able to come down here and maybe cross it somewhere. So I know I can cross that, but that is a pain in the butt to cross. And that's not a bridge you can build. So this one, let's see, I'll go right in here. So I need to head to the farm. Wouldn't mind having me an old Chevy like this. I wouldn't want it lifted up like this. I would in my younger days. But now that I am older, I don't ridge run like I used to. And I am more concerned with paying for my gas. What happens when you grow up? You become an adult. Unless, of course, you have one of those really high-paying jobs where money is no object. And I do not have one of those. I believe it is right there. I can see the blue. And I believe last time I went this way around that tree. Coming back, I went this way, and I think this way was easier. Give it a shot. Oh yeah, that is easier. So we found one more. The next one could try to shoot through here. Let's give that a try. I have not been through there. I don't know what it's like, but it looks okay. And looks can be deceiving. So far, so good. Get over here where I can see the camera. See what's in front of me. And I may just try to go straight on through. It'll be okay. Famous last words. And I'm stuck. But with the extended winch, I have a lot of winch points. That's the one I want to try for. I don't know how well it'll hold. Take it easy on it. Big ditch. So now that I'm over here, where am I going? we go. Start tracking it. Okay, so come over here. We'll slide through here. So I'll take this one. Come across the bridge. And come down this way. I don't know if I can cross there, but I'm going to try to cross. Oh, I can cross here. I know where this is. Because this is the way I'm going to be taking that big trailer. Yep. So this is easy to cross. Ooh, a little muddy there. It's got that surface mud on it. Mud on the blacktop probably. Makes it really slick. And you really wouldn't think it was all that slick, but it is. Like I had a buddy of mine who back in the day rode a Harley, and we were out riding and somebody had been cutting their grass, and the grass clippings, they were just blowing them out on the road, and I saw them and I went around them. But he did not see him in time and went through them, and it was on a curve, and ended up totaling his bike because of it. So if you cut grass and you're near a road, don't blow those clippings out on the road. You get somebody hurt pretty good doing that. But he ended up, he got some sense knocked into him because he bought a Honda after that instead of a Harley. Which will probably get me some hate comments. I used to ride motorcycles a lot. Haven't had one in a few years. Actually, haven't had one in 20-some years. But I used to be a motorcycle safety instructor in the military when I was overseas. I was stationed in Italy for 4 years. And if you wanted to ride a motorcycle over 50 cc's in Europe, you either had to go to my course or you had to go to another guy's course who was up in Germany. I've been around bikes all my life. I grew up on dirt bikes. And I've ridden Harleys. I've never owned one, never cared to. To me, they're just very expensive toy that you can't play with all you really want to. We used to do a lot of rides in Italy. And we'd go all over Europe on our motorcycles. And the guys with the Harleys, we'd make them ride in the back because they were so loud. And there's absolutely no sense in that. Don't try to tell me there is. It's not a safety thing. Because if I'm in a vehicle and I'm going to pull out on the road and I don't see you and you're on a Harley, I am not going to hear your Harley until you pass me. All the noise comes out the back end. And for me, when I ride, I don't want to hear that thumping, growling noise in my ears. I think it's annoying. But in Italy, we had guys that had the Harleys. And it seemed like every time we took a rest break, they had to get off of them and get the toolkit out and work on them and clean the points up or change the points out and tighten up things. And that's not what I want to do when I ride. I want to be able to get on a bike and just go. Alright, so that one is located over there. I don't think I want to try to cross here. It might be okay, but I don't want to get it stuck. And since there are a lot of trees down there, I would say they're there for a reason. So let's go around this way. I saw some land that jutted out almost all the way there. Anyway, back to the motorcycle topic. I think there it is. Nope. Going up a little bit. I might be able to cross there. That's going up. I am looking at, I've been wanting a bike for a few years now. And every spring I get the motorcycle fever. And I want to get a bike. And then something always happens that prevents me from getting one. And this year was no exception with the COVID-19. Plus my daughter needed tonsils taken out. And I ended up owing a lot more in taxes than I thought I would. I thought I'd pretty much break even, but I didn't. I was joking with my wife a couple of days ago because we had heard there might be another stimulus check coming out. And I told her, yeah, I wonder if they can just make it out to the Kawasaki shop. She looked at me and said, no. It's worth a try. Last year I was so close. I went down and I looked at a bunch of bikes, and I've always been a cruiser type person, and I always said where the crap is the point at? There we go. I always said my next bike was going to be a crotch rocket. Yeah, just joking about that because I'm getting older and I've been on those bikes, and that would pretty much kill me to have to ride one a lot. Alright, so we're finished with that one. So we have the stuck trailer over there. I may start making my way over to that. I have pulled it out with this truck. Where's it at? Let's go ahead and track it. And start tracking. So it should give me, it's way over that way. So I'm gonna go back, get on the road, head that way. So I've been looking at bikes. I looked at them last year and doing my reviews and trying to pick out the right bike for me. And I was kind of looking at cruisers. And then I discovered the Ninja 400. And I thought, you know, I'm going to check it out. And for a sport bike, that thing is really comfortable to sit on. And the handlebars are... Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on where I'm going. I think I can get up that. Right over there. I'm gonna try it. But they sit up higher than a regular sport bike, so I think I could be comfortable in that. Plus I like the fact that it has anti-lock brakes. So I've never ridden a bike with anti-lock brakes, but the guy at the Kawasaki shop told me, said that you could get out on that bike, go out in the parking lot, and get it going pretty good. Hit the brakes as hard as you want. Oh, there's my trailer. And let's see if I can get through here. And the tires won't lock up on it. So I'm thinking about, if I do get a bike, I'm going to go that way. And I mentioned the fact to my brother, and he started on me, won't you get a real man's bike? You know, I'm not as young as I used to be. I do not need a motorcycle that I can get myself killed on. I'm not going to do wheelies anymore. I'm not going to run it as fast as I can get it going. Okay, so I am tracking. I'm just looking for something I can ride back and forth to work, or just, if I feel the urge. I live in West Virginia. There are a lot of mountain roads. If I feel the urge, I would just jump on the bike and take a ride. The problem is, I don't know anybody that rides anymore. None of my friends ride. Might be able to talk my sister into getting another bike. She learned how to ride on a Ninja 250. So she's been talking about getting one. If I get one, I might be able to talk her into it. My daughter went with me looking at bikes, and she found the Grom. And my daughter is not a big individual. It probably weighs 110 soaking wet and barely breaks 5 foot. But that Grom fit her perfectly. Alright, so I could keep doing this and keep doing it and keep doing it all the way through here. But I think what I want to do is get this out of here. And I'm going to go get the new truck and bring it down here and see what it can do. And then it'll have the Chevy here to help it out if it needs it. Plus I'm almost out of gas. But, haha, I have roof racks. So now I have 50 liters. Alright, so I'm going to go get the other truck. And I'm going to bring it over there and see if we can't pull that out. But we're going to do that in the next episode. I'll go ahead and get it, take it over there and drop it off. And then set up a couple more missions. because I think we are very close. 1 or 2 more episodes before we run over to Smithville Dam and do some scouting, opening up some watch points and getting some upgrades. So if you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like it, let me know why. And those of you guys who ride Harleys, at least you're riding. So I've got nothing. I just don't particularly care for Harleys myself, and most of it has to do with the noise. I am not a person that likes a lot of noise when I ride. So, but more power to you. Hope you enjoy it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.